eating well. Oh, it was delicious. Have you ever had your mother cook for you? Have you ever had your mother cook for you? Now add all of your mothers together. The sum of that is the cooking of my father. But suddenly, what's wrong with you? My mother yelled. My dad had been invited to speak overseas and had accepted the offer. But my mother was pregnant. I remember words being thrown up and down, left and right, east and west, and all of them meeting at the center to my ears. This is the time my mom asked the question, is it us or them? Fast forward 10 years later, my older brother gets an invitation of a similar manner. Coincidentally, his wife was also in labor. In my mind, I already pictured his wife asking him the same question to his face. Is it us or them? My brother was able to put his ideas together, and this time it was different. And through a Zoom meeting like this one, he presented it like nobody's business, like an expectant father. Today, I am not saying that your wife is pregnant, and I am not saying that you're going to be asked the same question, but you should be glad that through innovation, we are having a meeting like this through Zoom. And this is progress. Progress. This is not just a word of mention, but a word of action. Progress. You see, this is a word that means moving forward. This word comes from the title pro and grace. Where we move forward, we don't know the next action. We move by grace. And when we get there, we become pros. Not just pros by power, but pros by grace. Proper procedure without peculiar propaganda, that's progress. So next time you are next to someone and you want to progress and that person asks you how you are going to get there, first pose, then you should know that you are a pro and you will get there by grace. So don't just say progress, say progress. You see, when they told me that my future will be bright, they forgot to tell me that those future innovations are going to challenge my sight. For better or worse, things are changing. For better or worse, things are evolving. And this is not just an evolution, but a revolution of a digital era. An era where trends are revolutioning very, very colorful, from the green energy to the blue economy. And don't let that raw intelligence fool you. This intelligence is also turning so artificial, and all that will not be stored in our brains now, but a small memory data, so small yet so large, so ambiguous yet so resourceful, that the children of our grandchildren are going to resource from its source. So let us change together, or the times are going to change with us. For better or worse, our skills must innovate, for our times will not tolerate. For better or worse, our industries will not give us careers, but opportunities that will carry our ears. For better or worse, let us transit together, for our skills and competencies will not put us asunder. For better or worse, welcome to the open day. Thank you.
Let us applaud Cyrus, please. That is what University of Nairobi is made out of. Thank you. Thank you, Cyrus, and thank you very much, Professor Julius Ogengo. Welcome to the house. I understand you're having some technical problems, and as Cyrus said, we need to progress. And with that, I think Cyrus has said most of the things I wanted to say, so I'll not repeat myself. And I welcome everyone from whichever corner of the country, whichever corner of the world you're joining us from. Please feel welcome to be part of this brilliant family of University of Nairobi. You have just had a sample from Silas, what we are made out of. And to get us going with today's program, I'll call upon Paul Karaoke, who is our ICT director, to really just take us through, very briefly, Paul, how members are going to navigate and go through today's events. We have webinars today, we have virtual booths, we have lectures, and we have great things for the next 2 days. Paul, I don't know whether you are in the house. Please feel welcome. You have 2 minutes before we welcome Professor Gengo to give us the vision and those skills which are for the future. You have just seen what and how Paul has challenged us. Paul Karaoke, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chair of the Open Day Forum, and thank you for that opening remark by the students. Indeed, it's a challenging poem. So we would want to take you through the forum that we are going to use and basically orient you on how we are going to do this Open Day Forum. So I want to acknowledge the presence of the DVC and all the principals and members of Senate and all you who have joined this open forum. This is the first of a kind, and it has been prevailed by the circumstance we find ourselves in. But it is nevertheless not going to dampen our spirit, but I'm sure it has increased our resolve as we have just been told. And therefore, I want to introduce you a team that will take you through the platforms that we are going to use. And these platforms will help you to navigate the university. It will help you understand the university, and it will help you interact with the university. So anything that you could do physically, you shall be able to do virtually, and you shall be able to do so because you will be able to interact with the presenters, you'll be able to send a chat, and you shall be able to interact with the content that we have in our booths. So I would want to welcome Ruth Wambua, the project leader in charge of website, to basically showcase us the tool that we are going to use for our open day that is virtual. Thank you. Ruth?
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Director. Thank you, everyone. Just straight to the website. So as Director has said, we are using the website for every operation of the open day that is happening starting now, up and until tomorrow. Allow me to share my screen, the host. So I'm waiting for the host to allow me to share my screen just to show the website, the open day website, and the possible interactions during the sessions.
You have been allowed, Ruth. You can go ahead.
Thank you. All right, so projected is the open day website. This is the website that will facilitate us during the 2 days of the open day event. This is the homepage. So from the homepage, we have the projected banner. The banner is basically to tell us that the event is happening. The dates are shown starting today until 19th February 2021. And then on the banner again, you're able to, or rather our stakeholders are able to access the online course application just on a click. Let me just go there. So on this portal is all our programs projected. Just open that. Yeah. So we have all the programs here, all the categories, the bachelor's program. So this is the undergraduates. Then we have master's, diploma programs, Doctor of Philosophy, that is the PhD programs. So this is just to say that you'll be able to see a listing of all the programs that are offered in the various categories, and most importantly, to view their program details. So at the far end are the program details. So once anyone is here or any questions about the program, you could lead our participants here and they're able to see all the listing of all the programs in the various categories, and most importantly, view the program details. So again, this is availed from the homepage that is accessible from the Open Day website. And this is the URL of the Open Day. It's again provided even from their corporate website. So this is the link where you will access the applications and be able to showcase for all the programs and the program details. And the theme of this open event is skills and competencies. All right, the theme is right here. Then moving on is the introduction messages from the management. The first video is from the Vice Chancellor, just an introduction of the Open Day and what is happening between today and tomorrow. Then we have a video here. This video is a general video about the University of Nairobi, just showcasing what the university has, its resources, and everything within the university, just packaged in a video. Then an introduction video again from the DVC academics. And most importantly are the exhibition booths. But before I go to the exhibition booths, let me explore further on the menus that are provided within this website. We said about the open course application, the button provided here, it's still the same right here. Then we have the career talks. Let me just go to this one. For the career talks, just as the director has explained, is the virtual interactions where our stakeholders, students, and anybody accessing the University of Nairobi between today and tomorrow will be able to join into meetings that are happening, that are packaged within the topics that have been projected. So there are some that are happening today. Pursuing rewarding careers, it will happen today from 10 to noon. That is provisioned for, so there will be an online interaction that is happening for that particular subject area. We have the panelists and the moderators who will be doing that. So there will be a link here, just like we've done to join this meeting today. The stakeholders and anyone who is accessing who wants to join into this one, we continue to publicize this one using our platforms that is on our websites and again on the social media, just to ensure that we capture all our stakeholders and they are aware that this is happening and they're out there able to join. So again, the link is here. They'll just be able to join just as we joined for this meeting. It's a Zoom platform, or rather it's within Zoom platform. That's the same case for the rest of the career talks that will be happening today. This is another one that is happening today again from 2 p.m. So again, we are still trying to create awareness for all members to know that this is happening and it's happening around that time and the joining instructions. Again, the panelists have been highlighted and the moderators and all the information when they join, they'll be able to interact and be able to, to meet the stakeholders, or rather the panelists will be doing that. And then we have others programmed for tomorrow. And the speakers are highlighted, all of them happening through the Zoom platform, the one that we are using for this meeting. So that is availed from there up here on Career Talks. We have the explicit URLs, or rather the how to access. Again, we are continuing to project this one and just create awareness around the same and around the whole activity. Then we have, most importantly, the program of the Open Day that is happening today and tomorrow. So the program again has been projected here. We will continue to edit and confirm and ensure that whatever we put here is what is right. But for now, all that is here is what is happening and has been scheduled. And all the links that have been provided here are active and working. So most importantly is just to note the timing and the theme, or rather the topic that is happening during that particular time. And then we encourage our members to join. For the ones who will be running the booths, I will explain the booth in a short while. We are encouraging that you project this program and just ensure that all the people who are within your booth are aware of the program and they are aware of the topics that are being discussed and around what time. So that way we are able to reach as many people as we've projected. And there's contact information right here. Again, during the virtual booths and our interactions during the 2 days, we continue to tell our members how to reach us. We've projected the email from customer care and the corporate affairs. So we have customer care at UNBI and PR at UNBI. And then details again from academic registrar, how to reach the graduate school, then the dean of students who is in main campus, and then the general address. So that's about the contact details generally for the open event. But then for the categories of the virtual events, we also have contact information for those specific booths. So allow me to go back and project the virtual booth interaction, which is actually the key thing. So now for the virtual booth, most importantly is to ensure that all the ones who've been provisioned to exhibit are able to access their spaces, the virtual spaces, and they're able to put whatever it is that they had prepared to showcase during this period. So the virtual booths have been categorized according to the colleges and all the main areas within the university. So we have, just to go over all of them, the first one is CAE, Architecture and Engineering. So in our case, it's for the College of Architecture and Engineering. So all the material that have been provided and packaged for open event from the College of Architecture and Engineering will go within this virtual booth. I will expound on each, or rather just a single one, just to show the interaction, but just to pass through the list of all the virtual booths that have been enabled. So we have that one for the College of Architecture and Engineering. We have College of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences, Biological and Physical Sciences, Education and External Studies, Health Sciences, Humanities and Social Sciences, Kisumu campus, Mombasa campus, open distance and e-learning. Then there's a virtual provision for admissions, student affairs. Then we have accommodation and catering right here. Then the graduate school, international studies and corporate. Yeah, so these are all the virtual provisions that have been provided within this website to enable the interactions that have been packaged for each of the various categories. So just to show an example, let me use CAE, the first one, Architecture and Engineering. So now we click on this link here. It will direct you to that particular space that is dedicated for this particular college. So in this case, College of Architecture and Engineering. So now right here, all the people that are working on the booths during, or rather today and tomorrow, this is the page where all the material that has been packaged from CAE ought to be projected. So anything that is there is here. So we use this page to project what it is that CAE has packaged. Then most importantly is the virtual booth. So you click on this booth, allow me to click on it. It's an online interaction. In this case, it's a Zoom platform. So for the particular details within the environment of the interaction of the Zoom, Tuka will take us through what is happening within it. Tuka is one of our colleagues in ICT, so he will take us through the virtual booth and the various interactions. But in a brief, just to highlight, is that for every of the virtual booth that has been provisioned from the website, is that you will have that interaction to get into that virtual space. And then for the college and all the departments, all the schools and everyone else that has been allowed to project and showcase anything during this open event is allowed to do so. So in a short while, you will be taken through the interaction within the virtual booth. But then just from the website end is to show you how you will get to that virtual booth. So that is how to navigate to your virtual booth, and most importantly, that virtual space that has been provided for you for these 2 days of this open event. So with that, let me go back again to the homepage to showcase the last option to allow for the interactions and to ensure that we meet all our stakeholders, and that is the chat option. So we've enabled a chat option right here. So for this chat option, we have various agents that are active and available to ensure that any question that happens during this time, already starting today and throughout until the open day and even after, that we shall continue to receive feedback from our stakeholders and be able to respond to it. So at this point, allow me to just say that all the agents who are exhibiting have been allowed, they've been set up into the platform. So it's just to encourage everyone that has been set up as an admin to ensure that they're active through the period and ensure that all the questions that we receive, we are able to respond as soon as we receive them. The same is happening throughout all the rest of the channels in social media. That is all the social media platforms that we have for the university. We've provisioned for that on the side of the, right here. Let's close this so I can show that. So these are the social channels. So again, we have people who are also waiting on the social end to ensure that any questions that we receive from any of our stakeholders concerning this open event or the facilities and everything around the university, that we are able to answer either through this chat that is provided on the website or through the social media platforms or even the emails that we have provided. So thank you very much for the opportunity. And yes, we shall support this event throughout the period. Thank you very much. Back to you, Paul.
Thank you, Ruth, for that presentation. So we want to also know that this event is streaming live on the social media. We have it streaming on our on the YouTube, and you can access that through the university website. I want to invite at this juncture Clifford Derry to showcase how we shall interact with the virtual booths. These are the places where the people will come and they'll be able to interact with the college, they'll be able to interact with the faculty, and they'll be able to ask specific questions related to programs and research that is taking place in this specific unit. So Clifford, if you could take us through the virtual booths.
Thank you, Director Paul, and good morning, members. My name is Clifford Nderi, and I will be taking you through the process of registration and how one now will get into the virtual booths, as has been highlighted by my previous colleague, Ruth. Allow me to share my screen so that you can all see the procedure. I'm disabled to share my screen, so kindly, if the host can allow me to do that. I hope I'm audible also. Host, kindly, if you can allow me to share my screen so that I can proceed.
Yes, Clifford, you're audible and you're audible.
Okay, thank you. Yes, so you can see my screen. I'll go right into the process of accessing the breakout, the virtual booths. There's a registration process which we've set in place to just be able to know who we are handling as our attendees as they peruse through our virtual open day. So I'll sample one of the virtual booths. I'll go to Mombasa. So typically one would click on that and it will open now the Mombasa virtual booth, which would have the video and other information on the side there. And to join now the virtual booth, there's a link here that reads join our virtual booth. So again, I will click on that one. It's going to open for me the registration page where I put in my details, my first name, my email address, the country from which I am connecting from. That's so that we have an idea how our spread is within the globe, who is connecting from where. We also have the option for one to put in their telephone number for future communication if we need to reach out to our attendees, and also the county. So that just as we'll be able to know from which country one is connecting from, even now those who are within our borders here, we can also know from which county one is connecting from. Then I will click on join meeting, and it will give me the options of joining. And once I click on that, because I'm also in this Zoom meeting, I don't want to click on that. I have it open here. So I'll just jump to that, and this is now what we'll expect to see. So from here now, there'll be proceedings going on. Either there'll be a live chat, or there'll be presentations in PowerPoint, or even videos going on. Like now we have the main session that is currently going live. So our attendees, that is what they're viewing when they log into the live webinar. Now from here, once this live session, the opening session is done, now there'll be opportunity now to go into the schools, institutes, and the faculties rooms, which will be listed here under the breakout rooms. So typically the attendees will come and click on this, and they would have them listed at this juncture. Now remember that I'm logged into one for Mombasa, and one for Mombasa is a breakout room within the one for CHSS. So if I was logged into the CHSS live webinar, I would have them listed here. The school, for example, the School of Business, Faculty of Arts, School of Economics, and so on and so forth. And within here, the attendee would have the opportunity. There'll be an icon on the right side there, labeled join, so that they have the opportunity now to click on join, and that is taken straight now to the breakout room for the school or faculty or institute that they have selected. Mine was that brief, so thank you for the opportunity, and I welcome our attendees to the University of Nairobi Open Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Clifford, and thank you, Chair of the session. That will be all from ICT. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul and the team. I think that has been excellent. Now we are all on board. We know what we're meant to do. We know how we are going to interact for the rest of the day. Please, we are urging everyone, the webinars, join the booths, discuss with the faculty, discuss with Professor Mchema and the group about their courses, what they offer, discuss with Professor Geng about anatomy. Go to the booth, they will all be there. At this juncture, I'd like to call upon the academic registrar, just briefly, to welcome the DVC Academic Affairs to give us his opening remarks and open this open day. Mr. Humphrey Webuye, if you are in the house, please a brief remark, and then welcome Professor Gengo to give his remark and open the 10th virtual open day. Humphrey Webuye, the academic registrar.
Thank you, Chairman. The DVC and members of the management, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, I would like to welcome you to the University of Nairobi, the best university in the region and the best in the world. We have an open day, and the purpose of the open day is to allow members of the public, students, parents, to be able to see how we do our business. This will be a chance for students to ask questions, get clarifications, and be assisted to choose courses that will be able to give them the careers they need. It is also an opportunity for the public to see some of the facilities that we have, to interact with staff members, and be able to see the University of Nairobi from a different perspective. Very few people have had a chance to go around the University of Nairobi, which is in very many places, including outside campuses. But with this virtual open day, you are able to navigate to Kisumu, to Mombasa, and to all our campuses and see the whole university within a very short time. So feel very welcome to the University of Nairobi, and we would like to have a 2-day session that will help you to determine the future of your child, your future, and any other thing that you would like to know about the University of Nairobi. With those few remarks, I would like to welcome the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Academic Affairs, Professor Julius Ogengo, to be able to give us the opening remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. On behalf of the entire University of Nairobi management, Senate, students, and staff, I would like to welcome everybody from all over the world to this virtual open day, happening between today, the 18th of February, and tomorrow, the 19th of February, 2021. The purpose of this virtual open day is to enable us to interact with our stakeholders, and especially the prospective students, their parents, and their guardians, and provide them with information about the university as it is today. You are all aware that during the year 2020, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the university underwent tremendous transformation in order to protect our staff and students from infection by the coronavirus. And bold steps were taken to uptake technology in order that we continue their programs. It's therefore important that we let all of us know that we remained open and we shall remain open by continuing to leverage on technology. So the university is now open to everybody to see how this has happened, especially through the many booths that you are going to visit, the exhibition booth, the mentorship programs, and the various information packages that you are going to receive to demonstrate this. It's going to provide us with a chance to guide the prospective students in choosing the right courses in this university, the right university. As you have been told, the theme of this open day is skills and competencies for emerging trends. There are many emerging trends, issues of infectious disease outbreaks, we have climate change, we have things like locust invasions, the advent of artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, the use of big data, and so on, virtual reality, simulation, as ways of continuing with our academic programs and research and connecting with the world. We are indeed cognizant that graduate training should be consistent and should be aligned with the new realities in the job market and industry trends. And there are things that affect everybody together. As I mentioned, the issue of infectious disease outbreaks. Corona is still alive. And now you hear about Ebola and so on. New awareness about human rights, student rights and their parents, and the emerging financial realities and changes in the economy, and all these, and industry refocusing. These are important. And so the University of Nairobi has prioritized curriculum reforms in order to ensure that programs are consistent with these emerging industry trends. I therefore encourage even those who have graduated many years ago to refresh and increase their value and worthiness by registering for graduate programs in their relevant fields of work. Knowledge has changed. Knowledge delivery modes have transformed. The market requires versatile graduates who are at pace with this changing environment. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we are hosting our open day as a virtual event because we are not able to host you at the university physically as part of the containment measures against COVID-19. So then we provide a platform through an interactive website for engagement, and I appeal to you to visit the Open Day website, which has been shown to you and will continue to be available. This Open Day engagement is an opportune moment to discover more about our programs, particularly the revised portfolio, to discover the research activities in the various schools, tour the various excellent teaching and learning infrastructure, and engage with our resourceful faculty. The university has among the best professors in the world, and a chance to interact with them and learn from them, learn at their feet and be mentored. They will also help you to make good decisions on the right undergraduate or postgraduate programs that will lead you to a rewarding career. You'll also hear about the sweet campus experiences as narrated by our students, and the various videos of this will be uploaded for you to watch over and over again. As you are aware, the University of Nairobi admits the very best students at both undergraduate and postgraduate level from all over the world, and offers a rich cultural experience contributed by students from over 40 nationalities. We receive all these students, put them on a pedestal to acquiring knowledge that is relevant and can be applied in various sectors of the economy. We also identify their hidden talents and nurture them to their full potential. In fact, they join as raw materials and leave the university as finished, ready for use products. We improve their employability skills. We increase their ability to work in a real world. The university places high premium on modeling the graduates to be holistic. We train them into future leaders. We train them into innovators. We train them into critical thinkers. We enhance their adaptability quotients, their social quotients, their ability to communicate. The Open Day website will remain active for the rest of the year, and we invite you to ask questions and to give comments that will help us improve our service through the chat link. We have well over 60,000 undergraduate and graduate students spread over the 6 university colleges and 8 campuses across the country. And this brings in a very rich range of experiences that they have acquired in the classroom, in the sports fields, during industry attachments. And so we have over time developed an excellent academic record. Our reputation for academic excellence stems from the fact that our programs are delivered by some of the most accomplished scholars in their respective fields. Our alumni are the most preferred in the market. Our successful alumni are found everywhere across the globe, engaged in productive activities. Therefore, during these 2 days, find time to join the career talks and mentorship sessions. We have invited speakers from among our alumni who are in industry and other rich sectors to share with you such experiences. We are very much alive to the need for academia-industry partnership responsibility of ensuring that our academic curricula offer students the skills to successfully navigate the rapidly expanding non-traditional job market in response to emerging trends that change ever so often. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I gladly take this opportunity to emphasize our focus and commitment towards ensuring that our students become competitive and active actors in the new global economy order, which are both technology and knowledge driven. Allow me at this point to once again welcome you to take a virtual tour of the University of Nairobi, and I wish you an exciting and fruitful engagement during the 10th University Open Day. With these remarks, I now declare this virtual Open Day officially open. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Let us applaud our DVCAA. Thank you very much, Professor Gengo. Thank you very much. And I think now we are officially opened. We are ready to go. We are ready to tour the university. It doesn't matter where you are. You can be in Auckland, New Zealand. Please, you are welcome. At this juncture, I'd like to call upon Professor Mary Kinoti to give a vote of thanks, and then I'll give the way forward on the rest of the programs for the day and tomorrow. Professor Mary Kinoti, you are in the house. Please give us a vote of thanks, and then we proceed with the things for the day.
Okay, so thank you, Dr. Otieno. Good morning, everyone. So I want to take this opportunity, thank you. I want to take this opportunity to thank our DVC for opening our virtual Open Day, the one of a kind. As it has been said, University of Nairobi is a world-class university, which goes with the trend and is always a market leader in trying to resolve challenges that face society. So having said that, I want to thank everyone, academic members of staff, our new prospective students who found time to come and join us during this open day. And I want to wish you a very exciting tour of the university and to learn more about the university today and tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you. Let us applaud her. Thank you, Prof. I think the beautiful thing about being virtual is that you keep time. We are right on time. We had said this event, this ceremony is going to take 1 hour, and we are all right on time. The program for the day is that from now and as from 8 o'clock, all the booths were open. I do encourage every one of us to visit all the booths. You can decide where will be the booth of your choice and then have a virtual tour of the whole university. And we have said from the shores of Indian Ocean to the shores of Lake Victoria. We have campuses in Turkana, we have campuses in Garissa. They are all going to be available for us to see what we do in those areas. This morning, after this at 10 o'clock, we are going to have our first webinar, which is, we'll be talking about those careers that matter. Which are the careers which are rewarding at this time and moment? Then in the afternoon, we'll continue with the second webinar. So today we are going to have 2 webinars. We have, as has been said by DVC Academic Affairs, that there are industry partners, our former alumni, who are going to share their experiences with us, with our students, with parents, with the stakeholders. There'll be an interactive session after their presentation. You're welcome to field all the concerns and questions that you'd like us to recognize with you. In the various virtual booths for the various areas in the university, the professors, the expertise, and the consultants will be available to interact with you and actually mentor you into which program you should take. This is a new normal. And you as students, now to the students, the COVID-19 has disrupted your lives. And when you'll join the university, things will be different. And as a staff of the university, the faculty, we do know that these students will be joining us will be not the same as the students we have been previously admitting. And for that reason, we want to interact with them, get the feel of how they feel, how they think, and how the future is going to be for them. And I think with that, I'll call upon John Orindi, who is our Corporate Affairs Director, to just give a general view of what's going to happen in the 2 days. And with that, we'll be free now to join the various booths, and we'll be free to wait for the 10 o'clock first webinar so that we can have the active interaction. Mr. John Orindi.
And thank you, Chairman. And thank you, everyone, for attending this official opening ceremony. I actually don't have a lot to speak because we all have been summarized by the presentation and also through the speech of the DVC. But mine is to welcome you. Our technical teams are going to support the booths. We have ICT officers who are going to help the teams in the booths to work to enable them to interact with the stakeholders who are joining those booths. We are also going to continue to schedule more webinars. Any college or any department that is a webinar that they want to be scheduled and publicized, we'll do so and support to do so. We also have communication teams in those college booths who will be able to share in real time whatever is going around in those particular booths through the social media platforms. So actually, this is a very wonderful occasion for all of us. I've seen very good feedback from Rwanda and all over. Many people are watching us, so let's do our best. And thank you all for attending. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much. And thank you, everyone. I'm kindly now asking everyone, we are free now to join the virtual booths and let us start the tour. We are waiting for the feedback. The teams are on standby. They are all ready to interact with you, and let us all interact with the University of Nairobi. Let us have that exciting interaction, as it were, in this new normal. If there's something in the silver lining with this COVID, I can actually speak to you from my house. John is speaking to you from his office. We have Mr. Muhire from Kigali speaking to us. And please, this is an exciting moment. Let us all go to the various booths and interact. At 10 o'clock, I'm inviting you for the first webinar, which is pursuing rewarding careers. And please feel welcome. I'm looking forward to seeing you at 10 o'clock. Thank you, and God bless you. And we'll see you later at 10 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fred. Thank you so much indeed. Pleasure. I'll be seeing you perhaps later today or tomorrow. Ask for my leave. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Professor Micheka, and thank you all the professors and
thank
the academics.
you, and bye.
Bye. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Fred.
you, Cher, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Chair.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
For your future. We have over 500 courses to offer you endless opportunities to explore your passion. With international...
Yes, Emily. Morning.
Play the video. Play the video, please. Just play the video.
Naenda saa 4. Lakini tunarudi tena saa 4. Yeah, we can talk.
Play the video.
Graduates are always given a competitive... At the University of Nairobi, we make your dreams come true. Our students are practically equipped for the job market by prioritizing cutting-edge technology, training, and applied research. With 8 campuses located in Nairobi, Kisumu, and Mombasa, and over 6 specialized faculties, the University of Nairobi is the best university to consider for your future. We have over 500 courses to offer you endless opportunities to explore your passion. With internationally recognized undergraduate and postgraduate qualifications on offer, you will be able to establish a successful career path at the University of Nairobi. Managed by a team of experienced academic staff and alumni, UoN graduates are always given a competitive edge in their respective fields and are equipped with theoretical and real-work experience. With our student-centered approach, we foster a culture of excellence in learning and focus on creating innovative entrepreneurs that can challenge convention and change the world. UoN graduates have great reputation because they not only bring academic qualifications, but also ambition, determination, hard work, and the burning desire to exceed expectations. UoN graduates have a reputation for having good work environment. Our programs are balanced between theory and practical lessons. We also have great facilities, laboratories, and state-of-the-art equipment, so we are well prepared to start working immediately we graduate. Our campus life is fun and exciting. It feels like home away from home. We have students from different backgrounds and countries, therefore we have a cosmopolitan environment where we're able to meet new people, make new friends, and learn different cultures. We welcome you to interact further with our faculty and staff members in various departments. At the University of Nairobi, we make your dreams come true. Our students are practically equipped for the job market by prioritizing cutting-edge technology, training, and applied research. With 8 campuses located in Nairobi, Kisumu, and Mombasa, and over 6 specialized faculties, The University of Nairobi is the best university to consider for your future. We have over 500 courses to offer you endless opportunity to explore your path. With internationally recognized undergraduate and postgraduate qualifications on offer, you will be able to establish a successful career path at the University of Nairobi. Managed by a team of experienced academic staff and alumni, UoN graduates are always given a competitive edge in their respective fields and are equipped with both theoretical and real-work experience. With our student-centered approach, we foster a culture of excellence in learning and focus on creating innovative entrepreneurs that can challenge conventions and change the world. UoN graduates have great reputation because we do not only bring academic qualifications, but also ambition, determination, hard work, and the burning desire to exceed expectations. UoN graduates have a reputation for having good work ethic, trustworthiness, and being prepared for the work environment. Our programs are balanced between theory and practical lessons. We also have great facilities, laboratories, and state-of-the-art equipment, so we are well prepared to start working immediately we graduate. Our campus life is fun and exciting. It feels like home away from home. We have students from different backgrounds and countries. Therefore, it is a cosmopolitan environment where we're able to meet new people, make new friends, and learn different cultures. We welcome you to interact further with our faculty and staff members in various departments.
It does not matter. I know my also can be funny. That is not the doing this thing from that. But if you have to have answer, like that way. It's not because I think there is a misinterpretation. There's an category. What this is saying. What is that definition? In fact, I want to talk about the political interpretation. From what they are doing is politically similar, including a mind to understand. The Kurunzi, of Caesar Marangora, according to the Christian, doesn't really have it. So the media work for you. One of them was qualified property there. That's where I'm having you know, at an angle of the Pira, today, with the guy, you know, that is what and one of these things with this concept, the other concept is and that's why they are talking about the family people independent. They are raising they are raising the power. They are raising the Kenya, because of that time. Then, therefore, they want to maintain a particular class. Now, I'm tired, but you know what the power, your children about the power, don't you proudly have what is the club? And that is what you're saying. Then the question will be politically, you don't really interested that is just the rule of why